Hey guys, so it is 1:19 in the morning on the technically ninth day of Lent. I'm running a little behind on these videos. I need to start making them a lot earlier, that way I can actually make them on the day of. Let's talk about day number 8. Today, well yesterday, frickin' rocked. So those of you who are like really close friends of me know that recently I was pulled over. Well, recently, last year. I was pulled over and I had to do defensive driving. And those of you who are really good friends of me and really know me really well, you know that I'm lazy. And let's just make the story short. I didn't do the defensive driving as fast as I could have. So, but I did do it. However, whenever I did it, apparently I was 2 days late. And the lady who helped me whenever I turned all the paperwork in, she was like, yeah, you're fine. Case dismissed, whatever. Wrong. She's a liar. But it probably wasn't her fault. Maybe it was. I don't know. I'm not going to blame anybody but myself because I had 90 days to do it, and I didn't do it in 90 days, apparently. But I had to go to court today, guys. And I had to go dispute my case with, the Honorable Judge Judge Kent Adams. Bang up guy. I like him. He's pretty cool. And for those of you who watched the video yesterday, this is the good news that you were going to hear about, or the bad news that you weren't going to hear about. So since you're going to hear about it, already it's good news. So sit tight, kids. So I go, and I'm thinking, oh, this is going to suck. I'm going to have to pay $200 out of pocket, whatever. And I'd saved up the money. I was like, I'll pay it. But part of me was like, dude, I really don't want to have to pay $200. I don't think anybody ever wants to have to pay $200 for something that, is so stupid. And so what happened was I went, and the lady that was in line in front of me, they were like, oh, well, you turned all your paperwork in. Your case is dismissed. You don't even have to be here. And I was like, oh, snap. Maybe that's what's going to happen to me. No. I've never been that lucky. So I go up to the lady, and she's like, oh, well, apparently you were 2 days too late. And I was like, shoot. So she was like, you can either pay $200 fine and do a no contest, or you can wait and talk to the judge and see what he says. I mean, he could still say that you're convicted, but he might have mercy on you. And so I was like, you know what? Let's try it. Let's talk to the judge. Because I mean, if I take the conviction, period, I have to pay $200. But if I talk to the judge, 50-50 chance. He can say, sure, you're good to go, or he can say, no, you're going to pay $200. Which one would you go with? Obviously, you talk to the judge. So 2.5 hours later, the judge comes in, and he's cracking jokes, and he's a funny guy, but he's also very serious. He takes his job very seriously. He's a judge. He has to. He deals with people like me and people who are lazy or who aren't sensitive to how much time they have for certain things. He deals with them all the time, and he knows a bullshitter whenever he sees one. And he asked me, he called me up to the court, to the bench, and he was like, Pedro Escalante, you were doing, I think I was doing like 48 and a 35. And I was like, whoa, because the guy ahead of me apparently he did like 89 in a 30. I was like, yeah, I'm the one who needs to pay a $200 ticket. Yeah, why don't you get that guy? He's a dick. And so I went up to him, and he was like, how do you, I see you have all your paperwork here, but you were 2 days too late. How do you explain yourself? And I was like, sir, I'm going to be real honest with you. I'm under oath. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm ignorant, or I was ignorant. I was so ignorant to the point where I only looked at my paper once, and I did not realize that it said the 23rd. It said the 28th. He was like, well, a lot of youth nowadays, you guys are pretty ignorant. But the good thing is, you, however, are showing signs of wanting to be wise. And I was like, did he just make fun of me? Because if he did, he can make fun of me all he wants. I mean, I'm fat too. You want to call me fat? Because, I mean, if you're going to let me go. But you can make fun of me. And she was like, but you're showing proof of wanting to be wise. So I'm going to let you go this one time as a favor. And I was like, oh, snap, this boy doing me favors. Can I get more favors? And he was like, but I don't want to see you in my courtroom again, because the next time I will not offer you the same favor. And I was like, oh, don't worry, Judge. You know, Your Honor, you will never see me in here again. Hopefully, you will never see me in here again. And so yeah, case dismissed. He was very nice. He was very merciful. So $200, cha-ching, back in my bank account, which is awesome because I'm going to go see Flogging Molly. And I mean, let's not be dumb. Mass Effect 3 is coming out March 6th. Now, granted, I can't play Mass Effect 3 whenever it comes out because, you know, I'm half a retard. Now, I'm just big man upstairs, you know. I'm doing it for him, I'm doing it for God, and I'm doing it for myself to be better acquainted with my God. Which is what, you know, like I need to get back on the subject of Lent, which is what we all should be doing during Lent. But, yeah, so that's what I did today, guys. I mean, I always say what I do, and most days I usually say I did nothing. Today, I kind of sort of talked my way out of a $200 ticket. So, but I'm running on 6 minutes and change here, so I'm gonna cut it, you know, right about here and say good night. Tomorrow, or technically today, I will put a video earlier, and I'll see you guys later. Cheers, mates.